Hi there, everybody. Welcome back. I'm back. I wanted to do a channel tarot reading. I was getting some messages and Spirit wanted me to do this reading. Sorry about the little bit of delay there, but I was eating. And I was hungry after I did the cookie tower reading. Did cookie tower readings, I think, for about over 3 hours, I think. I went on it. I know, quite a long time. And I was hungry, so like I had to eat. So I just finished eating. And I had a little bit of orange soda, and now my teeth are feeling very sensitive. So you see me doing this during the the beginning of this reading. That's what's going on. Just my teeth are a little bit like that because of the sugar in the soda. It's not a lot, but I'm sensitive to some sweeteners or sugars. And my teeth are like, what is this? You haven't had this in months. I had some San Pellegrino orange soda, which is amazing. And I haven't had one in months. My teeth are right. But I was like, I want it tonight, just like a little bit of it. And I drank the whole can. So now I'm scarfing down on some tea to detox it out. Sensodyne. Okay. Yeah, it's my upper teeth are like, so I'm trying to like mentally calm my two teeth are like, it's like they're, like fizzies or whatever on top of like bubblies on top of a drink. That's what my teeth are doing. They're like, like the sound of like the fizzies and soda, like that's what my teeth are doing right now. So it's like a little bit hurting. Oh man, I hate that feeling. It's the worst feeling. Oh, I love almond milk and sweet, and I love it. A lot of people have sensitive teeth. I'm rubbing my tongue against the two teeth that are bugging me because they're so sensitive. It will die down probably in about 10 minutes. But I rarely, as you can see, eat sugar. And my teeth are like, what is this? I rarely consume or eat sugar. So my teeth are wondering, who's this foreign invader? Who's this foreign invader? Oh boy. Yeah, guys, I was making my bed. And I was getting bombarded. Yeah, it's more of like a drink. It's not really a soda. It's more like a drink. San Pellegrino. It's like an Italian drink. But yeah, but it has some sugar in it, and but it's really good. It's really good. I'll be right back. Hold on, guys. Okay. Yeah, it's this stuff. You're right. I don't drink soda at all. I don't drink any sort of stuff. And it's this stuff, San Pellegrino Aranciata Rosa. And they call it Italian sparkling drink. It's the only one I drink. I used to drink this left and right before. This is the first time I've drank this in months because I've detoxed my system again. I was like, I need to stop drinking this Italian soda. I need to stop drinking this, and I did, and I was like no longer addicted to it. So tonight is the first time I've had this in months. Oh, see, my teeth are starting to calm down because my mental I think my mental was just like, and then my teeth are like, so it's like, I gotta calm my mental. Our mental totally is connected to our physical. And I'm sure this is reflective of your message tonight, guys. Totally connected to our physical. And I just was like, I gotta calm my mental because I don't want my teeth to be throbbing. Actually, it's not even my teeth, it's my gums. I gotta go to the dentist. Just reminding myself, I gotta go to the dentist. I'm big on my teeth. Time to go to the dentist, get my checkup. Time to go to the dentist. I'm gonna get that done mid-July. Go see my dentist. Guys, take care of your teeth. I had a hard lesson. This goes for somebody who had a hard lesson. And I had to get a root canal. I had a hard lesson, had to spend thousands to get a freaking root canal. Which was horrible. I had to go back 2, 3, 4 times. Just 2 separate practitioners. One was a specialist, the other one was an actual dentist. 2 visits to the specialist, 2 visits to the dentist to get a root canal. Guys, make sure you bring. Make sure you floss. Make sure you brush. That's what I was trying to say. Make sure you brush your teeth. My problem, I always brush my teeth morning and at the night, right before I'm going to bed. But I was getting lazy on flossing. And what happened was, I'm a big fruity fan. Big fruity. There's one thing about people know about me that are close to me. Well, now you guys know. Is that I love fruit. My friends joke around, they call me the fruitopian. Because they're like, you can just live on fruit. You don't even need food. And I'm like, what? They're like, all we see you eat is fruit. And I do. So like, I had this one busy period in my life and I was getting lazy and I didn't brush at night and I didn't floss. Like I wasn't a big flosser and I didn't floss and I ate some blueberries and I let them build up for like 2 nights. Can you imagine? 48 hours cost me thousands and thousands of dollars. Thousands and thousands of dollars. 2 nights. And I had I'm sure I had some strawberries. I love my strawberries. And it got stuck in my gum. This was on this side. I had this worked out on here. And it built a cavity. And the cavity started to get into my root gum. And my root, which started to get infected. And then all of a sudden I was like, I was like, one day I was like, Then I was just like, Then I was just like, I was just like, Mom, my mouth, I want to die. I can't talk. I need a dentist right now. I was just like crying at one point in pain. And I was like, I feel like, I didn't even know what a root canal was. I was like, I don't know why, but I feel like I need a root canal. And I was like, what the hell is a root canal? I looked it up. And I'm like, I need a root canal. And I just said, I called up every doctor in New York City who could take me. And it was the worst time. It was like in the midst of New York COVID. Don't go outside. Don't go near anybody. Double, triple mask. Get out of New York City. It was the worst time to get a root canal. And I just told every doctor in Manhattan, I was just like, I don't care where the hell you are, who you're Harvard or not. I don't, as long as you can use a tube and get this stuff out of my mouth, take me. Take me. And then God sent me to this beautiful specialist. Thank God. Because I fear dentists. Fear. And I went, thank God, he was so just, I went like that, kid you, like a baby. I went like a baby. The first dentist, though, well, actually, I went to 2 dentists, sorry. The first dentist, this is how desperate I was, went to freaking Chinatown. You don't go to Chinatown to get your dental work done. That's like saying I'm gonna go get some plastic surgery in the middle of Mexico because it's cheaper. I did that. I was so desperate. I was in such pain. I was crying. I was like, I can't even brush my teeth. I was like, so. And then they did a good job until they were like, okay, well, we've got to take a picture. We've got to take a picture of your gum now. I said, okay, cool. I was like, okay, what machine do I stand up next to when you take the x-ray? And they're like, ma'am, for a root canal, we don't picture you via x-ray. I was like, what? I did not know in a root canal, most dentists don't have high-end technical equipment. And they got this little root canal tool. It looks like a wine bottle opener, kind of like small like that and rectangular, and they stick it in your mouth and you gotta bite on it. And I don't mean they just stick it right there. You gotta stick it all the way in the back. And they're like, okay, we'll do it. And they put it in there. And then I was like, oh, and then like there was like a limit. And they had to go beyond my limit, get the tool all the way back here. And worse, them inserting it was tough enough. They're like, okay, bite down. I was like, I can't get any further than where you're going. And biting down, I'm going to freaking cut my head off and throw it outside on 5th Avenue. That was the worst pain I think I ever felt. And I had my wisdom teeth done in my 20s. That was the worst. You thought that was the worst? This was the worst. Sticking that stupid tool in your mouth. It felt like somebody was terrorizing my mouth. It was the worst pain I think I ever felt. I was like, I'm not doing this. I cut it all off. I said, I'm not doing this. Get this thing out of my mouth. I was like, I'll go home with my pain. That's how bad it was. I was like, get this tool out of my mouth. And I was like, recommend me a specialist in Manhattan that has high-end technology. I was like, I'll pay the thousands and thousands. They were like, well, you gotta kind of, and I looked it up. I called every specialist in Manhattan, everybody. Thank God. God sent me to this gentle soul. Thank God. I went in there like a baby. I said, I'm scared. I was like, you don't know. They're like, we'll give you a ball. And they gave me a ball. I held the ball. You squeeze it, when you get nervous. I said, give me numbing medication. They're like, well, that's extra money. I said, give it to me. I said, give it to me. The doctor did 1 shot of the Novocaine because they do the Novocaine. He's like, do you feel it? I'm like, yeah, a little bit. I was like, give me another one. He goes, that's more money. I said, give it to me. They knocked me out. I thought I was seeing yellow balloons and like Roger Rabbit. I was like, they're like, how do you feel? I was like, I feel great. I feel great. They're like, okay, we're going to do it. They're like, go ahead, do it. I told the dental assistant who was in the room with the specialist and me, I was like, don't you go anywhere, kid. I grabbed her. I was like, I'm scared. He was fantastic. Fantastic. I was like, give me the Novocaine. I could not have done that without being out. They did that. They're like, you're not going to be able to talk after the surgery. I was like, I was talking with my mother on the phone. She's like, how did it go? I was like, Couple hours went by. I was like, oh my God, I feel so much better. Who's this angel? Oh my God, but that's like the first half. Then you got to go back and you got to get the actual, tooth. You got to get the insert. I had to find a dentist, a total separate dentist. Worst dentist, all of downtown Manhattan. Worst. he wasn't that patient. He goes, okay, I'm going to give you the shot, the crown. Thank you, lobster. I'm going to give you the shot. And he goes, okay. He didn't even ask me, do you not feel anything? He was ready to go. He put the tool in my mouth to begin the crown implant. And I was like, oh, and he's like, you felt that? And I was like, yeah. But he restored my fear. He's like, okay, let's give you another shot. I was like, yeah. In the back of my mind at that point, I was like, lawsuit, lawsuit, lawsuit. After I ran out of the office. But I had no choice. I needed that crown. I needed it. So he gave me another Novocaine, another thing, another shot, huge needle. I was like, you know what? Double it up. So he gave me 2 more. I was like, double it up, make it a 3 thing. He goes, well, that's not including your insurance. I don't care. I'll pay out of pocket. Double it up, double it up. He was shooting, but then Novocaine in my mouth. I was like, I want to be numb. Absolutely no. So numb all the way here. He did it so quickly. Oh my gosh. So quickly. Thank God. So, back to my point. One little stupid floss string will save you all of that. I tell everybody. Brush your teeth before you go to bed. I'm brushing my teeth after I finish this reading because I just finished eating my shawarma wrap and my potato chips and my orange soda. I'm brushing my teeth. I don't care how tired you are. Just do even if you just do 1, 2, 1, 2, up, 1, 2, 1, 2. Grab your floss. I don't care if you're tired. Just do your gums. Your gums is where it's most vulnerable. Your gums is where all the food likes to hide. Just do a quick. You don't want to go through what I went through. I'd rather have my wisdom teeth pulled out 5 million times than go through what I went through. I kid you not. Brush, brush, guys. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Your teeth are the most important. I was such a baby, it's not even funny. Even when I returned home back to my building, the doorman's like, Miss Jeffrey, you're okay. I was like, don't go in there. I was like, give me your arm. And I swear to God, I felt like an 80-year-old. Who is that fashion guru? Prada, what's that movie, Prada? Something Prada something. The one with the short hair, Anna Wintour, I think her name is. I swear to God, I felt like her when I came back. I had my glasses on. I was like, give me your arm. I was walking like I was 80 years old. So I'll go through that teeth session. I'll go through that unnecessary pain. A little $1.25 floss. Little $1.25 floss will save you $3,000 and more. Yes, thank you. The devil wears Prada. Thank you. Yeah, I felt like an 80-year-old Anna Wintour. I was walking inside my building. I was like, don't go anywhere. And I grabbed my doorman's arm. I was walking like 2 miles an hour back to my apartment. I was out. I had my black glasses on and everything. Big. Talking like, it was terrible. I think our teeth are the most vulnerable parts, especially women. Especially women. Ever have dreams where like your teeth fall out? That's like the scariest. Our teeth, people. Let's do your reading. Let's do it up. Yep. Man, oh man. Like I said, you don't want to go through this pain. Bottom of the deck. Now I can't wait to brush my teeth. I feel weird. I can't wait to brush my teeth. Oh, and another thing. For those of you who might not know, use a bamboo toothbrush if you can. Non-plastic. People are putting plastic in their mouth. It freaks me out. I use a bamboo toothbrush. You can get them if you're near TJ Maxx or Marshalls. They sell like a pack of 2 of them for like 3 and change, 3.50, 3.5. Use a bamboo toothbrush. I kid you not. The bristles are also more friendly to your teeth than actual plastic bristles. Okay? Good, Miss Lovely. Good. Try to use that. People think that stuff is expensive. Look, this organic, natural lifestyle is not as expensive as marketing companies are making it. We can actually get what we need in a natural, wholesome, holistic way. It's available, especially if you live in the city. Especially if you live in the city. But anyway, try to use a bamboo toothbrush, guys. It's more friendly to your teeth. I use it now. It's softer. Don't try to avoid, a hard toothbrush. You don't want hard bristles brushing against your very sensitive. Everybody's got sensitive, gentle teeth. And they create that stuff, those hard bristles, and it's like a rock rubbing against your teeth. Also, don't brush hard. I used to do that for years. I didn't even realize it. By default, I was brushing my teeth hard and wasn't even realizing. Then one day, my gums were bleeding. I spit out blood. I was like, what? And I was like, oh my God, I'm brushing my teeth too hard. That's when I was in my early 20s. I had no clue. I was destroying the enamel on my teeth. Buy bristles that are soft. Buy bamboo toothbrush. I use it, okay? It's really good. It's really, really good, especially for children. If you have children, try out some kitty bamboo toothbrush. They're so cute. Some kitty bamboo toothbrush. They'll love it. They'll love it. In my culture in Africa, my father, my African father, when he was alive, we used wooden sticks. I grew up seeing my father use literally a wooden stick, have a dish of baking soda and other herbal mints, African extracts. He would mix it in, and he would take the stick, dip it in, swipe. In West African culture especially, you see the women, we chew on the stick. I got my sticks over here. I'm always chewing on a stick. You have a large brown stick, we chew on this stick. But what happens is that you'll see a lot of women clean their teeth even during the day. They'll be making rice in Africa, or they'll just be sitting there and they're cleaning their teeth. That's what we do. We clean our teeth all the time. It's very good for your teeth. You should try it out at your nearest international supply store or something like that, or an African shop. If you find an African shop, Lobster Girl, you live in the city. I don't know where everybody else lives, but for major cities, I'm sure you'll have an African shop near you. You can easily find it at an African food market. Easily. They got that, and try it out. It feels really good on your teeth. It's just a stick. And it's cut. Like shredded beef, it's cut. It's shredded, the stick. And we just sit there and we clean our teeth with it. My father never had a toothbrush. Never, ever growing up, I see a toothbrush in our house. Colgate? What is Colgate? We never have this. Clean teeth this way. It's best for your teeth. And it also reduces infection. Let's get going on your reading. Let's get going. Your reading. Tell me to shuffle 2 more times. All right. Wow. Yeah, that's why now I can't use plastic. I gotta use some bamboo or some sort of, wood stick, bamboo stick, natural stick. Oh my God. All right, guys. Let's do your reading, okay? I'm hearing somebody's thoughts. I'm hearing somebody's thoughts. Oh, you're to the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's do your reading. Spirit, give me some messages. Give me some messages. Let's see. Now I'm not, my teeth, my gums are not sensitive anymore. I don't feel anything. The Sun card, Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Death card. Gosh, you guys you always pull Cancer energy in these readings. Every time. This energy I'm seeing here is cute. This energy I'm seeing here is cute. I'm getting a song, What a Wonderful World. Who sings that? What a Wonderful World. Sam Cooke, What a Wonderful World. It's What a Wonderful World. Who sings What a Wonderful World? What a Wonderful. I'll think of it. I can't think of it. Louis Armstrong, thank you. Of course, Miss Lovely. Louis Armstrong, that's right. But I'm thinking of a different song now, too. I'm thinking of, it'll come to me. I can't think of it right now, but they're channeling a song to me. Okay. Anyway. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Round 5 million. Round 5 million. You make your person happy. You make your person happy. They can't stand it. You make your person happy and they can't stand it. Hold on. Backing up. Backing up. I need more cards. Give me some more cards. Who's feeling this way, Spirit? That's what I thought. Who's feeling that way? You're sad that they didn't come back. You're sad that they didn't come back. Tell me more. What's that about? Bottom of the deck is a King of Swords. I'm hearing going back to basics. I'm hearing the words going back to basics. You let go of somebody because you think that that they got a lot of people. Yeah. Wait a minute. Clarify this moon card, Spirit. Tell me more. Tell me more. Clarify this moon card. Clarify this. Wow. This always, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Pentacles in the upright. Yin yang, yin yang, yin yang, constantly. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Page of Pentacles. Tell me more. What? Tell me more. Spirit, clarify this here. Clarify this here. Wow. I kid you not. I kid you. Sophia. That's funny. I'm not gonna even try pronouncing that number right there. But she hit it on the nail. Look, I hate to say it, guys. This person is seriously coming back. Your person is seriously going to be knocking on your door. Your person's seriously going to be knocking on your door. I've got the freaking Eight of Cups here in the reverse. Under your spirit. I was going to say under your card. They're saying spirit. Sorry, I feel like leaning this way. The Knight of Wands on top. This person who didn't put any work into the connection like they should have is freaking coming back. But they're a knight. Look at that horse. Look at that. I don't know, the energy of this horse is like it's like bugging me. It's bugging me. This person, I'm hearing they can't get enough of you. This person's charging on freaking in. This person, they want to talk to you. They are charging on in and they want to talk to you. It's a secret hidden from the universe. You two guys are not together. You're not in the same vicinity. This person wants to talk to you. Now I'm hearing that song again. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. I'm hearing, I just heard someone say, how much I hate you. I just heard someone say, how much I hate you. But you know the rest of the lyrics, so I'm not going to continue saying that. Oh my gosh. This person who lacked generosity with their heart, who didn't, I'm hearing who gave it all up, who stopped talking, became mute, who paused on putting in any more effort. Damn, now I want some fruit. Talking about fruit, now I want some fruit. I've got 2 containers of blueberry over there. Anyway, I'm not gonna do that right now. It's coming on in. Is coming on in, is returning. And the universe is hiding it. That this person wants to talk to you. This person with whom you had an ending with This person who made you feel cold inside against them. This person who was your sunshine, your only sunshine, who made you happy when skies were black, who put you in your head, even in bed. Yep. This person who feels remorse and can't, and is now charging on their horse. Wonder why Spirit was no wonder why Spirit was holding me back from getting in the bed. No wonder. I made my bed and everything. I changed my sheets again. Changed my sheets, got all comfy, and the Spirit's like, skirt. I'm like, what? Spirit's like, get back in there. I'm like, but I just made my bed and look so warm and comfortable and cozy, and just made my bed. I just want to lay down. Spirit's like, go get your food and then go do a channel tarot reading. Spirit knows me. Spirit convinced me with the whole food thing. Now, I want to know who this is. Oh. I'm hearing that this is a third party on your side. I'm hearing that this is a third party on your side. Somebody also from your past, an ex number 2. But I'm going to confirm. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Spirit, who's this Queen of Swords? Let's get an Angel Tarot deck. Excuse me. Who is this Queen of Swords? I've got to cross my leg. I got to hold on my sitting position. I got to sit Indian style. You know me. My Native American side. Okay. Yeah, it is getting juicy, huh? Why do I have a feeling it's going to be another 3-hour reading? Let's see. Oh, hey, Kayla. Welcome back. Kayla, put on the cowboy hat emoji. I love it when you do that. That cowboy emoji. I love it. You know me. I love emojis. Oh, in general. I love the emojis. Yeah, I've got some Native American on my mother's side. Yeah, I was feeling that. I was like waiting. I'm like, when I saw your message, I'm like, cowboy. Yay! I love it. I think it's the cutest. That's like, that fits your personality. That fits your energy. I love it. When you do the cowboy hat, I love it. I love emojis, but that's so awesome. I love that one. I don't see that very much, the cowboy hat, so it's cool. That's your mark. That's your trademark. Spirit, who's this queen? Oh, shoot, I just said Queen of Swords. I just said Queen of Swords. Spirit's talking to me today. Spirit wants me to do this reading. I just said the Queen of Swords, but we've got the King of Swords. Sorry, I gotta sit like this. I just said the Queen of Swords, but up here is the King of Swords. So this could be you. I'm hearing you're heartbroken. This could be you. Sorry, I'm giving myself a little bit of a head massage too. This could be you. And I feel like your emotions have been taking a back seat lately, because it's like mental. Like, I don't want him. I don't want her. It's like mental first, then emotions. Because your emotions have taken a back seat because they've been on the fence for so darn long about this person that they've almost become like hardened. So like when emotions become hardened, I'm hearing, they're talking to me, they're just talking right through me. They're saying mask. So you've built a mask, which is your King of Swords energy, what's down here, that harp, which is, so this is it came out like this, right? This card fell out first, and then this card fell out second. It's the bottom of the deck cards, like I always do. So this card came out first, taking the back seat, and this card came out after. So it's really like this. This is your mask. But behind that mask is this broken heart. Got it. Got it. Thanks, Spirit. Behind that mask is this broken heart about your person still. It hasn't gone away. Hasn't gone away. That's why they said the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, that energy is just like no BS. You know, no BS. Talk to the hand. No BS. That's why that's there, but it's coming out. It's a King of Swords. So it's interesting. Spirit's telling me this is really the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is like that no BS. Don't mess with me. I'm in bitch mode. I'm not trying to hear you. I got over you. Whoa, 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 whoop, deep, whoa. Whatever you want to say, whatever language. I don't know what you say. You know what I mean. It's what does he say? It's a soda talking. It's a soda talking. Just go with it. I had to put a little sense of humor in there. It's a soda talking. Just go with it. It's an orange Italian drink talking. Just go with it. No. Anyway, so your mask was actually the Queen of. Your mask is actually. The Queen of Swords. It's actually the Queen of Swords that talk to the hands. No, this is your mask. I take that back. So you've got 3 layers. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, second layer, third layer, this is what I'm intuitively feeling, is the heartbreak. It's hidden. It's like a potted plant. And this is like at the bottom of the plant. It's hidden. Your person, you don't want your person to know about this. So this is why this is like the back. Where's that Queen of Swords? Where's the Queen of Swords? Did it come out here yet? No, it didn't. Whatever. Okay, it didn't. Let me, is it around? It didn't. Okay, whatever. This is at the bottom of your potted plant. You can't get to a potted plant unless you turn it over, dump it out. This is your little secret. You don't want your person to know that this still exists. And the second layer is the Queen of Swords. Because what happens is if you're, God is so magical. Isn't God so magical? Isn't God so magical? Let me still flow with this. This is your mask. I'm hearing what you see is what you get. This is your mask. You're playing it like you got it all together. Like you've got it all together, that you're doing fine. You're doing fine. This is pure logic energy. Logic. Now, logic energy is connected to male energy. Sorry, I'm not going to say masculine energy. So many readers say, oh, masculine energy, feminine energy. No, BS. Male energy. Why do I say male energy? Sorry, ladies, I'm going to say it, but men are more logical than women on a higher level. Not all. But many men statistically are more logical than women because we are more emotional. And so you're in your male energy when it comes to this person who I'm hearing did you wrong. and broke you heart. I'm hearing and left you cold and abandoned. You are a man when it comes to your person. The mask, the mask, the mask. And behind this mask, you're a man. Because you're a man. Because right now your current energy is you're a man. Right now you're a man. No emotions, logic. I'm over my person. Past is done. I don't need to talk about that. I'm over them. And I've got it all together. Man. Same with men who are watching. There are men who are sometimes more emotional, than logical. But whatever gender you are right now, well, let me rephrase that because that's not going to change. Whatever gender you are right now, your mask is you're a man. I don't care if you're woman, man, hippo, elephant, snake, tiger, whatever. You're a man. So behind this mask is your Queen of Swords. And Queen of Swords is a 50% more emotional than this. Where's this Queen of Swords? I gotta find it because I gotta show you. I don't want to lose my channeling, but I gotta find this Queen of Swords because I just feel like, here we go. I feel like I need it to demonstrate what I'm trying to say. 3 layers. I'm gonna try to hold them up. 3 layers, just like this. 3 layers. 3 layers. That's better. What I'm hearing, what you see is what you get. I can't get over that statement. I keep channeling. What you see is what you get. Right now, you're the King of Swords. This is what everybody sees. Very logical, cardboard, no emotion. That's what the public sees. That's what families, friends, what the world sees. No emotion. You're a man right now. But if we remove that and get to your truth, the truth behind it all, next layer, your second layer is this Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is emotional. Even if it's negative energy, and it is, the Queen of Swords is negative energy. But second runner up is your Queen of Swords. If we peel away the King of Swords, you're more emotional. If we got to this, we would start to get to the truth. And the truth is, you're like, F you, I don't need you, I don't need anybody, get away from me. Heartbroken? I'm not heartbroken. I don't need to tell you if I'm heartbroken or not. What do you want? Why are you here? Don't bother me, get away from me. That's a second layer. But if we are able to get past that second layer and drop that Queen of Swords, we're gonna get to the real truth. The real truth. So we just let's pause for a moment. We just went from your mask, no emotion, the lie that you tell the world, peeling to your second layer, emotional second layer, the lie, but getting a little bit closer to the truth. Getting a little bit closer to the truth, because the Queen of Swords is angry for a reason and rejecting people from coming towards them for a reason. So it is emotional, but it's not 100% truth. It's 50% truth, because people don't walk around angry and frustrated and saying, get away from me for no reason. Anger is birthed from sadness. The truth, your third layer. Anger is birthed from sadness. This is the real you. All this emotional you still exists about your person. This is the last layer, all of the emotion. The last layer that is behind the mask, plural, that you've built about your person. Look at those layers you've built. This is what I was trying to do, 3D. Look at all these layers you built. So you're walking around like this in the world right now. And people believe you're cool, you're fine, you're all right, you're doing dandy. They don't know. They don't know. It's because of this. And this created this. Because your person didn't heal this. You're waiting for your person to heal this. But they ghosted you, they left you, they did you wrong. Whatever they did left you to birth this. Which birthed this. So now you're walking around like some 3D animated piece. Like this. And nobody knows what's behind your King of Swords. That's why they said to me, Queen of Swords. He channeled to me, Queen of Swords. I was like, Queen of Swords? I was like, what's on my table is this? This is not the Queen. But this is the truth, half of the truth. This is the rest of the truth. This is actually all the truth. This is the only truth really that exists. Is that you're still heartbroken over and you haven't healed it. This is the only truth. Out of your 3D layered self, walking around this world, sitting in my chat room, this is the only truth that exists. Let's get to your reading. I hope that makes sense. Now let's get to your reading. Let's get to the truth. And I wasn't planning on labeling this live stream, your channel tarot reading, ! The truth. Spirit told me to put that up. I said, okay, well, I guess there's some truth coming out tonight. I don't know. And it starts off your reading. I always pull out the bottom of the deck cards for every reading as I do for Quickie Tarot. Okay, bottom of the deck. Okay, bottom of the deck. I come back around after taking all the cards and I pull one more bottom of the deck card after I do that. This is the truth. Look how extreme this is. These are the two cards at the bottom of the deck. Look how extreme this is. Mental, heart, emotional. Logical, emotional. This is like night and day. But people think you're all right. But are you really? Have you really gotten over your person? That's a rhetorical question because we all know, everybody knows that you haven't. Let's get to some more truth. Let's get some more truth. Let's see. Anyway, so your person is coming back. They want to rush on in. This is total truth night. Look at this moon card. Spirits delivering, telling some real truth. They're saying there's some spirits like there's some secrets going on. I got truth number 2 coming up. You ready? I hope you're ready. It's about you. You haven't released your person yet. That's why you're manifesting your own emotions, your own truth. You haven't released your person yet. And the way you feel, the way you truly feel, is conflicted. And you will. How you feel now and how you will feel is conflicted when this person comes back around. Conflicted. This person breeds conflict in your life. I'm hearing they also breed confusion. They breed conflict and confusion. You know what conflict and confusion equal? What is conflict plus confusion? Does anybody know? I feel like I'm playing Jeopardy now. I'll start off small, 200. Who knows? I'm really asking. What's conflict plus confusion? One word. What does it equal? Anybody know? Thank you, Surikun. 200 for you. 200 for Lobster Girl. Nice try, Sultonia. Run, yeah. Run is what you do after you win the 200. Run is what you do after you win the 200. Take the 200 and skittle skedaddle. Exactly. Confusion and conflict is devil, is Satan. So, so your person, whom I'm going to do, I just got an idea. I'm going to do clarification. That cowboy. I'm going to clarify your person's energy because they could be wearing their own triple layered mask here. Look how soft they look. We just said your person's bringing conflict and confusion. That they're bringing conflict plus confusion, equaling the devil. Let's just use some mathematical terms tonight to get this on. And we just went through your 3-layer dimensional self, 3D self. I want to see what layers your person's wearing. Let's find out. That's the next thing I want to know. I want to ask Spirit, tell me the truth about your person. Tell me the truth about their person. Give me some layers. Do they have any layers? I'm going to ask. Show me this person's layers, Spirit. Show me this person's layers. Show me this person's layers. Two more. That would be so interesting if the devil had popped out. So interesting. Spirit, show me the layers of this person. They're coming up as a Page of Pentacles. Show me what they are walking around. Show me what they're presenting to the world, and show me their truth deep inside. I'm asking Spirit for the first time. They're making my nose itch, so we're on the right track here. We're on the right path in asking Spirit these questions. So that's telling me that the universe wants to provide the answers. Spirit, present to me one more time. I'm going to repeat again. Show me what their person is presenting to the world. Show me their truth also behind that presentation. Any cards that come out. Let's do the first card. What are they showing to the world? Damn. God is so magical with me. God always tells me to choose. Let's keep going on that question, Spirit. Any more cards before I go to the next question? Any more cards? Damn. Hold on. Wow. I want to say what a web we weave. Spirit, tell me more about their external mask. Not their internal, their external mask. Okay, I don't want to do too many cards. All right. So, get this first card out. That is the most outer layer of your person's mask that they're showing to the world. I'm happy. Next layer of their external mask that they are showing to the world. Remember, we're doing that whole layer thing. First layer, I'll put this down. First layer is the sun. Second layer is a little bit of truth, actually. It's like 25% truth. I'm unhappy, I'm unfulfilled, I have voids within me. Second layer is your person's mask. Second layer. Third layer, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. I'm trying to actually release this pain and betrayal I feel. I'm trying to release this pain that I feel. About what? People have pain and trying to release it, but what is it all about? So it's like the third layer. I'm gonna try to hold these cards. I need one of those thingamajiggies. I have 5 fingers, let's make it happen. There we go. Six of Wands is the last card for their outermost layer. Six of Wands. Bit of their truth is here. Because they lack attention. It could be anywhere. It could be from you. It could be from third parties. It could be from work. It could be from family, friends, whatever. This person is not getting attention that they need. And it's causing them pain. I'm hearing ruckus. I'm hearing it's causing them a ruckus. I think of that movie, back to that movie, The Breakfast Club. Remember, I gotta go back. I gotta pause on this for a second because I'm getting a message. It's taking me to that movie, The Breakfast Club. Remember, whoever saw the movie, The Breakfast Club, anyway, the 1980s movie with Molly Ringwald. And they're sitting there in detention and they're making, one of the students, one of the kids in the detention, it's like 5 of them or 6 of them in detention. They got to spend all day in detention. And one of the kids is like, exactly. Oh, I'm getting deja vu with this message. One of the school bad boy, decides to like leave the room and go hang out in the hallways and stuff. He's like, forget this. I'm not sitting in this room. And goes climbing on the ceiling in one of the hallways. Is climbing through the tunnels of the ceilings, and he happens to fall. His weight makes the ceiling collapse. And the teacher hears that, is oblivious that he even left the detention room. Only the other kids know he's left and is being rebellious. And the teacher goes, who happens to be in the bathroom stall, managing his business, rushes out to the detention room with toilet paper hanging out. Go check it out on YouTube. It's very funny. Toilet paper hanging out of his pants, and he goes, I heard a ruckus. What's that ruckus? What's that ruckus? And then they kind of do like a little, I don't hear a ruckus, sir. Hold on. And I feel like this is affiliated with your, I'm going to send that right now. Hold on for you guys. Ruckus scene. I'm going to put it in the chat. Okay. But yeah, this is affiliated with your person. And hold on a minute. This is affiliated with your person and their ruckus. I feel like your person, the pain, this whole 10 of Swords thing, I'm putting this video, I just put the video in the chat right now. Go check out that video. The pain is like a ruckus to your person. It's like your person. It's like the pain is, how to explain it? It's like your person is like all the students in the room. And your person is like in denial. They're like, what ruckus? What ruckus? But that sound is actually the sound of the pain. And that's why your person is just like, what ruckus? And, you know, the universe is the teacher. The universe is actually the teacher. Well, it might make sense. The universe is the teacher. With the toilet paper hanging out of their pants. Saying, what was that ruckus? What was that ruckus? Trying to make your person realize that there's something deeper going on. And your person's like the students, you're in denial. Your person is the student. Learning in the learning capacity. And they're like, and your person's like, what ruckus? What ruckus? In the universe, the teacher's like, what's that ruckus? What's that ruckus? And their ruckus, the pain, is a lack of recognition. It's a lack of recognition that they feel with themselves. The lack of recognition that they will always want and probably never will get in this lifetime, because they just haven't learned enough and healed enough to climax, to feel better, to ascend, to reach to their higher selves. If your person was in their highest self, you wouldn't be watching me right now. You two would be kissing and making out or sleeping next to each other, snoring. Because your person, if your person was in their higher self, they wouldn't need anybody. They would have done good with you. They would have done better with you. But your person is not in their highest self. They're in complete denial of any chaos within them. That's why they're like, what's that ruckus? What's that ruckus? No, excuse me. That's why they're like, there's no ruckus. There's no ruckus. There's no pain. I'm not going through anything. So your person could actually be mirroring you. This whole King of Swords that I showed you earlier, your outermost layer, like, I'm fine. Now, next layer. Your person's unfulfilled. They can't get fulfilled for the life of them. You could give your person a mansion in Beverly Hills, 12 Rolls Royces, a Playboy mansion of bunnies, an IRA account, you know, worth over $1 billion, and they still would be unfulfilled. They would still be unfulfilled, but they're walking around like they are fulfilled. This is the very first thing that people see. The very first thing that people see with your person. 4 layers. That's a lot. Just for the external, we haven't even gone to the deep stuff, like the hidden truth. We haven't even gone there. Let's go there, though. Let's go there. Jeez. This is a lot of work to maintain. It's so much easier when we live in our truth, isn't it? When we heal and we do the work and we just got one card, just one, and that's that. Like, there's no agenda. There's just one card. You don't need to, there's nothing else. But damn, this is a lot of work to get to know somebody. 4 freaking layers. That's a lot of work. Who wants to deal with that? And that's just the outer mask. That's just the outer mask. You know, I tell people with me, I see what you see is what you get. 1. What you see is what you get. Some people in this life have 16 cards. You don't know which way the world turns. 16 cards. That's a lot of layers. That's why we must do the work to heal and start to. You always see me with this card. You always see me with this card. Sometimes with you guys coming out, you manifesting this card. Where is that card? That pink. I'll show you. This one right here. The scale, sometimes this comes out with you guys in your Quickie Tarot readings or your privates, wherever. The scales. Layers. Layers. This is why relationships don't work out, because we haven't healed and done the work to peel back the layers. Peel it back. So then we've got people with 4 cards, we've got people with 6 cards, we've got people with 20 cards, people with 8 cards, whatever. And all of these lineups are meeting each other. Can you imagine 2 people with 8 cards, 8 layers each, trying to meet each other and make a connection work? And only one person can get the other person to drop one of their layers. Well, you've got 7 other layers to drop. Or the other person gets like 5 layers dropped. Well, they still got 3 more layers to drop. It's very rare these days when people have multiple layers for them to drop all of their layers and everything works, meets in the middle, and happily ever after, white fence, picket fence, dogs, cats, children, cars, health insurance, happy go lucky. Hardly. Because we haven't healed. We're walking around unhealed. That's why I emphasize, people come to me all the time. Why did he leave me? Why did she leave me? Why can't I find my love? Well, you've got like 6 cards of layers. That's why. Who's going to want to come around and peel 2 of them? That's a lot of energy and work. So I'm saying we have to do our own work and eliminate the challenge of having somebody else to peel back all those layers and only come around with 1 card. Hopefully this one. And we say, what you see is what you get. This is how I feel. How do you feel? And that's that. There's no work that has to be done in getting to know you. There's no work that has to be done in order to go on a date with you and understand what you're really trying to say or feel or intend to do with me. There's no work that really needs to be done in order to figure out, hey, if you are actually being honest and looking for a long-term relationship, because what you see is what you get. This is it. There's no... Let's see what your person's feeling inside. Let's see what your person's feeling inside. After I get a sip of my drink. And then that's not even 20% of the part. And then we have these people who have these multiple layers having children, who then pick up the whole layer life. Layer life. And then they have connections with other children pages in adult bodies who've got multiple layers. And if they get married or stay together, whatever they do, then they breach. It's like an ongoing thing. It's an ongoing madness. And then people are like, am I cursed? Did someone do voodoo on me? I must be. I can't get love for the life of me. Well, you can't get love for the life of you because you offering 16 layers of love. With security guards, gatekeepers, shopping mall security guards, all sorts of like protection, walls and all that. I don't think anybody did voodoo on you. I don't think, there was a curse. I think it's generational, but I don't think anybody did anything negatively intentional to block you from love. I think it is generational because obviously it is a repetitive pattern of layer, and we all go through this, all of us. I'm not pinpointing anybody. Nobody's different or special. We all went through this. It's very rare to find a family that hasn't produced this mechanism of being, loving, and living. And this isn't just for our love life. This is for career. This is for money. This is for unhealthy boundaries and patterns and behaviors in us and our children. This isn't just love, exclusive love setbacks. This touches all areas of our life. And we have become accustomed to thinking automatically, I must be cursed. Automatically. Someone must have done voodoo on me. Automatically. You know how many Africans think that other Africans did voodoo to them because they can't get, a job? Like, come on now. You know how many Africans think that somebody else did voodoo on them because suddenly their husband wants to be with somebody else or divorce them or go towards somebody else? Come on now. We got our layers. The hard part is doing the work. The hard part is looking in our mirror and dissecting the madness. That's the hard part. The easy part is saying, oh, I'm cursed. I'll never work it. I'll never get love. I'll never get married. I'll never get pregnant. I'll never get the job. I'll never get the money. I'll never get the house. Let's look at your person's energy. Let's see. Spirit, what is their truth? Ooh, I'm hearing a song. Da-da-da-da, Inspector Gadget. Da-da-da-da-da, boop boop. Da-da-da-da-da, the Inspector Gadget. Boop boop. All right, so I guess we are being a little bit of Inspector Gadget here. I guess we are, huh? I guess we are. Let's find out. What's your person's deep truth? We know that they're unfulfilled. We know that they're like, what ruckus? What ruckus? What pain? What pain? We know that. That's why they're putting this, that's why this is what you see when you met your person, when you see your person on social media. This is the face, the inner face. Now I'm hearing that song again. Boop, boop, da-da-da-da-da, Inspector Gadget. All right, Spirit. Let's see. Let's see. Tell me about this page. Okay, so you have this person as a Page of Pentacles. So their truth is that I just heard they're not ready. They're immature. I mean, that's kind of obvious. It's evident. Let's get some more. Tell me about their layers of truth, Spirit. And I think I did, what did I do? I did for, hold on. Okay, we'll just stick with, I guess, let's stick with the Angel Tarot. Tell me about their truth, Spirit. 5 of Swords in the reverse. They have a hard time saying, I'm sorry. I'm getting a song. I lost it. They have a hard time saying, I'm sorry. So we're now dealing with the emotional, more emotional, versus their self-perspective. Or let me reverse that. Perspective of self. We're dealing with the perspective of self, really. How they see themselves. But now we're dealing with the emotional stuff. They have a hard time apologizing. Spirit will probably tell me why. Probably some deep-rooted stuff. Why they have an ego and can't say, I'm sorry. Tell me more, Spirit. What is their truth? 2 of Cups. Partnership. It's the next layer. Maybe a partnership that deceived them and went wrong was traumatic for them. We'll see. Tell me more, Spirit, about their emotional truth. Yeah. There was a partnership that, 8 of Pentacles is the next one, by the way. Dedication. There was a partnership, I feel like, that your person had surrendered themselves to and trusted deeply. One that they felt like was a soulmate union. Tell me more, Spirit. Wow. Yeah. Knight of Cups, spirituality. Yeah, your person had put their all into this relationship of the past. No wonder why they played the Inspector Gadget song. Tell me more, Spirit. We'll just go all the way. Tell me more, Spirit, about this. We'll go all the way with this deck here. The Lovers in the reverse. The Angels of Commitment card in the reverse. And this connection fell apart. Tell me more. Excuse me. With somebody whom they thought was their, not only their lover, but their caretaker, their eye of their eye, the apple of their eye. Tell me more, Spirit. But this past person, this person, this love of your ex in their past, became bored with them. And I'm hearing it ruin your person. This past person in your ex's past became bored with your person. And this broke your person's heart. Tell me more. And my nose is itchy. Tell me more. This is the truth your person probably never told you, by the way. Somebody's story. Okay. Last two cards. Oh boy. Oh God. This person, this ex of your, this true love of your person went to somebody else. And they lied about it to your person. So not only was this person bored with your person, I hate to keep saying person so many times. Not only was this love of your person bored with them, but they lied to your person and was seeing somebody else behind your person's back. No wonder why your person has a hard time coming forth to you and apologizing. Yep. Look at all these layers. This is your person's layers, your person's emotional layers. Look at all these layers. Layers is just another word for stories. Layers is just another word for stories. I'm going to try and hold them like this. Layers is just another word for stories. We'll just do it this way. Because with each story, think of it as a short story. That every layer is like a short story of a book. Look at all these short stories. Look at all these short stories in your person's book. This is their history. This is what you would have to clear out just to get inside your person's heart, just to clear out all of this. And that's the inside, that's the internal. And your person has 4 cards for their external. Again, looking all happy, but feeling unfulfilled, trying to release their pain, but can't. What ruckus? What ruckus? So they're walking around like this. Walking around like this with all of this. This is what your person's setup, energetic setup looks like. If we were to take an x-ray of your person and look at them like a skeleton, like in a hospital, you know how they take an x-ray and your skeleton comes out, you look all scary and stuff. You look like a skeleton, we all look like skeletons behind all of this skin of ours. This is your person's skeleton, and this is their inside. Look at the difference. All of this stuff behind your skeleton, your person's skeleton. This is what you got to get through. This is your person's inside. All of this. This is your person's mask. All of this. Yep. That's your person's story. Now you understand why your person, I'm hearing, is scared of you. Why your person can't just come onto you and say, I miss you, I love you, I need you, I want to be with you. They have to heal. At minimum, or acknowledge all of this. That's a lot of work to ask somebody who has no experience healing themselves. Nobody can heal themselves. It's impossible. You need someone who is healed to heal your unhealed self. That's like asking you to heal yourself of alcoholism. What? You need to go to rehab or seek a counselor or an experienced, trained, certified professional to heal you of the dis-ease of addiction to alcohol. You can't heal yourself of alcohol. We can't heal ourselves in general. It's very rare. Now, not to say that it can't be done, but it's very rare, people. And you're asking your person to heal all of this without a trained professional, and to come back to you and say, I miss you, I love you, I need you, without getting assistance and support to deal with all this stuff. Impossible. And then, not even stopping there, round 5 million, your person's got to be willing to let go of this external mask. And that's the hardest part. When you get somebody who's walking around with all that internal stuff and you've got to convince them like, hey, show the world all this stuff. Impossible. Your person's gonna be like, but I'm not showing the world all this stuff. I'm good with this. We can't ask our person to drop all this when they got all this, because when they get rid of this, all of this is going to be the only thing the world sees, the only thing you see. And your person more than likely does not want you to see all of this because it's very private, it's very hurtful. It was a trauma for your person. Your person doesn't want you to see all of this, so that's why they're walking around like this, like do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And then you asking your person, hey, you love me, you ghosted me, you gaslighted me, why? And what you're really asking is, I need you to drop all this. I need you to drop all this and show your stuff. Show your stuff. If you really love me, I wouldn't be on Walking You Tarot. If you really loved me, if you really wanted to be with me, I wouldn't be watching these videos if you really loved me. You need to drop this stuff if you really love me and show me your goods. Are you kidding? Your person's going to tell you and show you all this deep hurt? So that's what I'm saying. We are trying to love people with all of these layers, We're asking people, show us all your layers, And majority of people don't even want to go there because it's too much for them. It's too intense. It's too intense. That's why we must make sure that our partner is healed first. So that way they're like, you know what? This woman I fell for was banging hot. She was my soulmate. I loved her. I gave her everything. I gave her the world. She dumped me for this guy, lied about it, was seeing him on my back, and it hurt me so badly. I had to go to therapy for the next 4 years. But you know what? Thank God, thank the Lord, I am healed. I could see the light. I could start on over. I could start fresh. And what's your name? I'm so glad to be here on this date with you because I know that maybe we have potential and I could see. That type of thing. How many times have you met somebody like that? On a date. On a date. On a date. Somebody with one card who's been like maximum 2 cards, who puts their cards on the table and is like, you know what? Son of a bitch put me through this, but you know what? After 4 years of counseling or however long, I finally feel like this and I'm ready to start anew. I've got no hidden cards underneath the table. Those are my cards. What's up? What's up? How often do you meet that? 2 cards, 1 card on the table. I sure as hell went through this and it killed me, nearly killed me. I went through a divorce. He left me with the kids. I was so heartbroken, I almost committed suicide. But you know what? Through God, through friends, through family, through healing, through counseling, I feel like this and I'm making it. And I don't want to be alone no more. I'm here. What's your name again? How often do you meet people who tell you straight up like that? But there are people who are out there like that. And the only way we can attract them is when we are healed. That's why we are still sitting around single with unhealed people coming to us, because we are unhealed and we only attract unhealed when we are unhealed. Like attracts like. When we are raw and proud about our journey, it don't matter who knows about this. It doesn't matter who knows about this. The happiness, the pain, doesn't even matter anymore. Because this is what birthed this. So now we're like, what's up? I can't be like this without telling you about this. And I can't tell you about this until I get to this. Yin yang. Balance, heal, balance. No matter which way life brought me, no matter which way life brought me, I came back to my center. I came back to my center. And I love both parts of me. Let me tell you what caused me this. Let me tell you what brought me to this. None of it is too much. And if it's too much for you, then I'm not the person for you, boo-boo. And then that person with all this stuff has no choice but to make a choice. Either to skedaddle with your 16 layers or say, you know what? Tell me about your story. I've got some stuff I'm not ready to kind of share just yet, but this is inspiring and I want to know about your story. And it gets them inspired, maybe. And it gets them maybe inspired to do their own healing work and to start dropping those cards, those layers, and to get to their truth, so they can get to this, the joy, the contentment of life, the love of life, the love of God. Heal people, heal. I want to do some Kung Fu, some Tai Chi, really. Tai Chi. Somebody needs to do some Tai Chi, I'm feeling. Some Tai Chi. Tai Chi, Tai Chi, Tai Chi, Tai Chi, Tai Chi. Bring it back, bring it up. We all can do. I don't care how short, how tall you are, how blonde you are, how old you are, how young you are, how slow you are, how unwise you are, how advanced you are, how many kids you have, what house you live in. We all need to do some Tai Chi, some slow movements of breath to get back to basics. Let's get some more channeled cards. Yeah? I'm pushing these cards all up here because that's part of your historical truth, the past. Let's get to the future. Let's talk about the future. We're always talking about the past. A lot of readers are always like, oh, you're a past person in the past. You're karmic in the past life. You're past this. You're past that. Let's get to some future stuff and look ahead of our mistakes, our lack thereof, right? Let's see. Spirit, give me some channeled messages for the future for our WIYT viewers. Let's get some future messages for our WIYT viewers. Look at this, guys. Look at your past. I put all of your energy and all of your person's energy all here. This is the energy all right here. Look how discombobulated this comes out to be. Putting all of your cards here. Let's do future. Give me some future messages, Spirit. 2 more. What time is it? Oh my God, it's 4:30 in the morning. Oh my God. All right, we're breezing through this. Spirit, give me some, wow. Give me some future messages. The Tower card in the reverse. I love it. Give me some more messages. 6 of Swords. Give me some more future messages. I can't believe it's 4:30 in the morning. Oh my God, I even knew it was that late. Give me some. Tell me more. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that 10 of Cups up there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Wow. Right at the bottom of the deck area. These 2 cards. What's the next card? Wow. These 2 cards dropped in the bottom of the deck area. 10 of Cups and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. I need to clarify that for sure. I'm hearing that you're trying to avoid a big disaster by moving on, and I'm seeing it in the cards. Excuse me, back that up. It could be your person. I need some more clarification on that. But someone is backing on up to avoid a disaster by moving on. And they've got like a wall in front of them of protection. This is really interesting. Okay, so I feel like this is you. I feel like for the longest you were indecisive, but now, for the longest you were indecisive because you know that your person was sharing themselves with others. Your person was being around more people than you is what I'm trying to say. And but I feel like now, or you recently have been, I feel like you've just been deciding to move forward. You no longer want to feel heartache. You don't want somebody who's giving to more than just you, even if they're giving you anything at all. Spirit, clarify this 10 of Cups and this Ace of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups in the reverse first. Clarify. Strength card. Strength card. You wanted to marry this person. You wanted to really be with this person, but they ruined it all. It's taking a lot of strength and courage for you to walk away and to take your love with you. Let me repeat that. You really wanted to marry this person. This person, you could have been married to this person. I feel like you two are spiritually married. That's why you can't get away from them. You're still hooked to them. Energetically, you're still married to this person. It took a lot of courage for you to walk away. Forget courage. It took a lot of strength for you to dip and dive with your love and leave them and walk away. It's like, you know, someone who is, it's like a couple, and they've been living together, and one of them found out that the other one has been cheating, and now they got to move out. They have no choice, because how can you live with a cheater? And it's like now, like metaphorically, you realize that you got to pack up all your stuff and get the hell out of that house. You have like no choice because that person's cheated on you. You're like, how can you live with a cheater? So it's like you're taking your love away and moving out. It's like you're taking your love away and moving out. And that's really hard for you to do. Really hard for you to walk away. Really hard for you to leave it all. Really, really, really hard for you to walk away and leave it all and them. Well, when I really say it all, what I really mean is them. It's really hard for you to walk away with your love away from them. It's really, really hard for you because this was the one. I feel like this person was the one. And it's really, really hard to pack up your SHIT and walk away from the one. That's basically what I'm trying to say. To pack up your stuff, that is. To pack up your love. Your stuff, your SHIT is really your love. It's really hard for you to pack up your love. Well, I'm not going to do quotations. It's really hard for you to pack up your love and walk away from your person. But you're doing it. You're doing it. But it doesn't mean like it's the right thing to do or the easiest thing to do. It's far from the easiest thing to do because this person is the one. I'm not going to say was. They are the one. You know how hard it is to walk away from the one? What else? What better can you? How can you top the one? How can you top the one? It's like finding the best wedding cake. You tasted all the wedding cakes: coconut, lime key pie, strawberry, vanilla chocolate, lemon meringue, whatever. And you're like, you taste the buttercream, whatever cake, and you're like, this is the one. This is the one, honey. This is the one. It's soft, it's smooth, it's buttery, it's gorgeous, tastes so darn good. And then you have you have a big wedding guest list. You get your dress, you get your tux, you got your best man, you got your best woman, you got your family there, you've got the venue, you've got the invitations already sent out. And then on the day of the wedding, the bakery calls you and you're like, hello. This is all metaphorical, by the way. The bakery calls you and they're like, Miss WIYT viewer, are you sitting down and you're like, yeah, why, what's up? I'm getting ready to walk down the aisle. And you're like, we are unable to provide your cake selection today. And you're like, what are you talking about? You're unable to provide my cake selection. We put it on order. I'm about to walk down the aisle to my, new husband or wife. What do you mean my cake selection can't be provided? Now you've got to cram or walk away from the idea of having the best buttercream cake selection at the most important experience of your life. You got to walk away from the one that completes your experience, your day, your special day, a special part of your life. You got to walk away from someone who was the top choice for you in a special part of your life. You got to walk away from this cake selection that make you felt complete in this special part of your life. How can you get any better? I don't know about if there are any buttercream lovers. How can you get any better than soft buttercream prepared by Gordon Ramsay? Or that New York, that big Italian New Yorker bakery guy who's got his own show and makes $1 million and more? How can you get any better than that? That's like someone telling you to go to ShopRite. Hey, go get your wedding cake at ShopRite. Well, what? Go to Pathmark. Go to Target. Go in the frozen aisle section. Get your cake there. What? Heartbroken. Heartbroken because all your hopes now have been destroyed. It's not only destroyed your wedding cake platform at reception, but it's destroyed your entire wedding. Quote unquote. Now you got to walk away with heartbreak because what you thought you wanted is not happening. You planned for is not happening. And it was the one. You got to walk away. Tell me more, Spirit, future. Tell me more, future. And that was metaphorical, guys. I don't want anybody to think, or if you're getting married or whatever, like your cake provider is not gonna show up. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Gosh, this gets worse and worse. 7 of Wands here. This was, I think, the hardest thing for you to ever do. You were patient about it too. You didn't just get up and say, look, okay, bakery guy, I understand, no problem. See ya at the reception. Grab a beer on your way there or whatever. You weren't like, hey, hunky dory. Okay, we'll get over it. You didn't say that. It took you quite a long time to even walk down the aisle because you were on the phone with this bakery guy and every other cake provider in the city or in town. You spent quite a long time trying to save this, and it didn't work. You spent quite a long time. When I say save this, I mean hope. Wait around. Stick around. Giving it time to come around. It took a long time to give it time to come around, and the buttercream cake never came around. In fact, the bakery guy was already at your reception sipping on beer, way ahead of you because they already accepted the loss. You were there trying to cover the loss and pray that there is no loss. You basically were waiting around hoping that it wouldn't fall out, hoping that this would fall through and work out, and it didn't. And you had to proceed without a cake. You had to proceed without your soulmate. You have to proceed without your top guy or top woman. That's the hardest for you to do. That's the hardest for you to do. And you're looking around, hearing about other weddings that had their cakes, had their soulmate, watching TV, hearing it from friends, watching YouTube videos and other people who have, found their soulmate and it'll work through. And here you are without a wedding cake at your special experience, most important experience, most special experience of your life without a soulmate. And you got to walk away from them. It's like all of a sudden walking down the aisle to your soulmate, man or woman, whatever you are, or standing there waiting for your soulmate to come on down the aisle. And all of a sudden, last minute, the priest says, they're not going to show up. They're not going to show up. Or they never arrived. They never arrived. They never made it. And you're like, what? And then everybody's already left the wedding and you gotta leave. And the churches or the pastor or the venue is like, sorry, but we're closing. Like a Vegas wedding. Sorry, but I gotta take my next clients. Sorry, all right, get over it. And now you've got to pack up your emotions and leave. That's what it's like. And you can't even imagine going towards another love. That's why you're stuck. You're stuck in the memory of having to pick up, walk away, and move on. Give me some, I already did that. Okay, let's go to the channel. Let's go to the fun stuff. Spirit, give me some channel messages for the future. Spirit, give me some channel messages from the future. Channel messages from the future. Tell me some more. I hate that you pull me in with your energy. That's on top of your energy. You hate that your person consistently is a reminder in your life. Consistently, that you hate that you can't cut ties with your person's energy. So you feel like you're still connected to your person's energy. You feel like you can't escape. I feel like you feel as though your person still haunts you energetically. You think about them. When I say haunts, I'm like, what I simply mean is that you hate that you still think about your person, but more importantly, that you still love your person. And more importantly, let's get to the raw truth, that you still want your person. You hate the fact that you still want your person and that you can't have them. You're still hurt and you hate that you still want your buttercream cake and you can't get it. And everybody's telling you, well, what about banana cream pie? What about apple pie? And you're like, there is no pie at a wedding. People do cake. What are you talking about? And people just want to see you happy and move on. Even the YouTube readers say, well, there's a new person. Yeah, there's a new person, but that's your buttercream. There's a banana cream pie. Yeah, but that's not buttercream. That's not right. We'll go to Whole Foods. They have amazing food. Yeah, they do, but still, it's not Gordon Ramsay buttercream. Who the hell wants a Whole Foods, banana cream pie? Yeah, they're glamorous, they're great, they're healthy, they're whatever, but I want my GR buttercream. I want my Gordon Ramsay buttercream. What about that? I want my Italian baked from the scratch. They spent time overnight manifesting my buttercream cake type of thing. I don't want no WFM banana cream pie. No, I don't want that. That's the hard part. Still wanting it. Still knowing and wanting that cake because it completes you. It will complete your wedding day. Nothing else would make it feel the same. Don't do that to yourself. Just don't. I'm just a messenger. Don't do that to yourself. Just don't. Let's ask ourselves that question. Now, this is like a truth session. Don't do that to yourself. A lot of people easily say that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't get down on yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Self-love, care. Well, how the heck are you going to love yourself when this is the card that's going to save you. This is the card that's going to change your heart, change your mind. This is the card, in other words, it's going to help you move on. This one. This is the $1 million question. This is your key out of thinking of your person and wanting your person constantly. This one. Don't do this to yourself. Just don't. Change. 5. Change. Now they're talking to you about your healing. Change. Don't do that to yourself. Just don't. Well, how can you not do that to yourself when all you wanted, was buttercream pie, the best fit for your wedding, and then people are telling you to go settle for pumpkin pie? They're saying, in other words, they're saying, don't keep lingering on that idea. What people really are saying, like, get over it. What they give it, they're really saying, get over it. We don't want to hear about it anymore. That's what they're really saying. Get over it. We don't really want to hear about it anymore. You're back here at the Quickie Tarot reading again. You're back here listening to Tyler again. Get over it. It's not that easy. It's not that easy to humanly do. Who the hell wants to settle for pumpkin pie when you got Gordon Ramsay baking you a damn good buttercream pie? Who? I don't know of anybody else who settled that. I mean, there are some pumpkin pie lovers, don't get me wrong, but a lot of people want the best. A lot of people want the best. Any more messages, Spirit? So, the first truth is to tell yourself that you missed out on the best thing that could have made you happy. To acknowledge the truth that you missed out on the best thing that made you happy. That you had, I take that back. What you want to say is, I am walking away from the best thing that made me happy. That made me feel happy. Truth. Not that I am doing this for my own best interest. Not that, people are telling me to forget this person. Not because, they got issues or a third party. No. The truth is you're saying, I'm walking away from the best thing that made me feel happy. Period. Isn't that what you're doing? Isn't that the truth? This person made you feel happy. If they didn't, you wouldn't be listening to me at 4:42 a.m. And you're walking away from them. Isn't that the truth? I mean, for those that are. I am walking away from the very thing that made me very happy. You expect miracles, but don't believe. Okay. Second step, belief. You have to really believe that miracles can happen. Whatever it is, because we don't know what God has in store for you in your story. We've got 13 people watching. We don't know what miracles God has ordained for your life. So the second step is beginning to not believe, but beginning to talk that into your system. Belief is doubt. When we believe, we doubt. Belief is connected to a potential change of mind. I'll give you an example. We can believe in Jesus Christ. Let me get less serious. We can believe in aliens, right? We could be like, I believe in aliens. They exist. there's a planet Mars, and they all live on Mars. They eat popcorn every night and look at us Earthlings and humans and laugh at us. Like, you so heartily believe that aliens exist on another planet, and that's that. Someone could come around with a picture after they astronauted themselves to Mars, took a bunch of pictures of this planet and said, you know what, actually, we went to go visit Mars and there are no aliens on this planet. And it would be a fact. It would be a fact. They're presenting you evidence, aka truth. Then all of a sudden, your mind, if you were a logical person, would change, because there's no evidence that aliens actually exist living on this planet called Mars. Belief. Your belief now is challenged and is going to change because fact has proven you wrong. So now your belief will change, having the potential to change. So I'm saying belief can hold doubt or change. 5. So when they say you expect miracles but don't believe, well, believing is half the battle. Half the battle. So I'm saying it's not, doesn't conquer the battle. It's half the battle. Belief is all about coming to terms with something existing, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Aliens, if you want, an idea, a feeling, half the battle. But when there's evidence presented, it becomes not a belief, it becomes a fact. So that's why I said belief is half the battle, because you are investing energy in here and saying to yourself, I know. But if you have facts, such as, for example, I believe that my ex is my soulmate. I believe this person is my soulmate. You're investing energy in thinking that this person is your soulmate. When fact presents itself, then it doesn't remain as a belief. It becomes as a cold, hard fact that this person is your soulmate. Difference. So Spirit is saying that you expect beautiful things to come your way, but you don't even invest half of faith that they will. You don't even believe alien. You want to have a scientific aha moment about aliens, but you don't even believe that they exist. That's what Spirit's trying to say about your person. You want to have this loving soulmate relationship with your person, but you don't even believe this is your person. You have some doubt now because circumstances change, because your person ghosted you. Now you're like, I don't know. Or you don't even treat it that way anymore. Difference. You don't treat it that way anymore. The energy. So what, your person ghosted you? So what, your person's got 16 layers of energy? So what? That should not change or modify that your person's your soulmate. How many times have you seen people watch YouTube tarot readings and the tarot reader's like, your person's got a third party or multiple third parties, or your person doesn't have a job, or your person's losing, whatever. And you see people put devil faces on or angry faces on. You're like, well, who needs them anyway? All of a sudden, your belief about your person changes. You're like, well, they're not my soulmate. That's equivalent to saying, well, they're not my soulmate. Well, what happened? 2 weeks, 2 years ago, you're like, oh, this is my person, it's my soulmate, but it's changing. Let's get a few more messages. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. The distance is changing me. Someone needs to take a break on coffee. Addiction. Spirit, how is this distance changing this person? Whomever this is, how is this distance changing this person? Let's just do a different deck. Spirit, how is this distance changing this person? How is this difference changing this person? It's like working on something, like you're let's say you're an innovator. You have this great idea. You're one of these nerdy, really nerdy people who build robots. You have this dream that'll get, sponsored at an expo, like, for innovators. And you're like, your dream goal is that it'll get sponsored and marketed and the world will embrace it and you'll profit off of it and it will change science. Let's say that's your dream. And then one day, and you've been working on this robot for the last 7 years. You've been working steady on it, studying, researching, manifesting brilliant ideas, things it could do to help the world. You've been working on this robot in your garage for the last 7 years, and all of a sudden one day somebody you meet says, you know what? I don't know why you're working on this robot, because when it gets to the market, nobody's going to buy it. What's it going to do? Nobody's going to buy it. People are going to still companies are going to still hire people to check them out in markets and stores and shopping malls. No companies are going to buy robots to check you out at Target or to check you out at Whole Foods. They're going to still hire humans. Robots, you've been wasting your time for the last 7 years, and you're like, what? You're like, what? Well, what happened to the last 7 years you invested into this robot, mechanics and development? It's going to walk away from that? That's what I'm talking about. Where's the cold hard evidence that this would not work? That's what I'm talking about. Now that may be true. That may be true. It may be true that your person might have a third party. It may be true that your person is unhealed. It may be true that your person is broke. And yes, so what? What happened to the last 6 months or the last couple of dates that you felt amazing and connected and loving and caring and all this with your person? What happened to that? That's what I'm talking about. And then at that point, as that person comes around and talks, down about your robot dreams and goals, you're like, oh, forget this. You're throwing the robot parts around your garage. You're just fed up. You're throwing the tools down. You're giving up. You're like, forget it. You've got these like devil emojis, angry emojis. Oh my God. No. You are the devil at that point. Next card that came out, I'm just the messenger. You are the devil at that point. And that's when you start to manifest. That's when you start to manifest. Where is she? Where are you? That's when you start to manifest your Queen of Swords. Your first layer covering your broken heart. Remember that Queen of Swords? Where is she? Where is that Queen of Swords? It starts to cover actually this becomes their first product. You start to manifest the broken heart, the disappointment, that you think this robot is never going to work. that you think your person, the heartbreak of hearing about your person is this, your person did that, da 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 da. That's the first layer you birth. And then the second layer, where's that Queen of Swords? I'll find it. Give me some more messages, Spirit. Confirm the distance is changing me, Spirit. Confirm the distance is changing me. You play too many games. Confirming the distance is changing me. Tell me more. Tell me more, Spirit. That's a wrap. That's a wrap for you. Where is that? Hold on. That it becomes a wrap for you. So you and your person then become at a distance because you just threw away the robot concept. All of its parts are in the garage, all over the place after 7 years of trying to build a robot to achieve your dreams and goals, your big ideas for society and the world. All of these poor robots pieces all over your working space in the garage. It's done. And then at that point, that's when you start to manifest your Queen of Swords energy. I can't find the card. But that Queen of Swords energy, you start to manifest it. The one that's like, what do you want? I don't want to talk about this robot I've been spending 7 years on. I don't want to talk about this person that I invested my heart and emotions to and with. I don't want to talk about it. That's when you start to manifest your second layer, the Queen of Swords. And that's when you're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with my person. If I listen to one more tarot reading video about how bad my person is, I'm going to like flip out. That's your Queen of Swords energy. The second layer is talking about the beginning of the reading. I can't find where that Queen of Swords disappeared. Yeah, you start to manifest that one. That's your second layer walking around. That's the part where you start to grow a mental blockage because you don't want to think about this. You don't want to think about your person. That's the whole Queen of Swords energy. Bitch mode. I don't want to hear about my person anymore. Some even say, tell me about a new person, a new love. Oh my God, the readers talk about my ex again. Oh my God. Some people even go that route. Tell me just a few more messages, Spirit. We're going to close out soon. Tell me a few more messages for future. Feel alive. Feel alive. This is your healing messages from Spirit about your wow, they say your system. Feel alive. That's the hard part, isn't it? To feel alive without the very person with whom you wanted to marry. The very person with whom you wanted to marry. It's hard to feel alive. The very person with whom you wanted to marry that broke your heart. Tell me more. Yeah, this person I'm hearing had multiple people. You do far more. You do more for others than yourself. I want you to start pampering you in this future. The future is now. I'm not talking about tomorrow. I'm not talking about 2 years from now. I'm not talking about 5 months from now. I mean now. It's time for you to start pampering you as if your person was pampering you. In other words, imagine your fantasy of how your person would treat you. Rubbing your feet, cooking for you, getting a massage, splurging on you. Do those things for you. I kid you not. Rub your own feet. Rub your own feet. Why not? I do it. I'll sit there. I'm watching a documentary. I'm like, I want my foot rubbed. I grab my foot and I start massaging the balls of my foot, the back of my foot. Rub your feet. Who else is going to do it if you don't? Unless you go to the salon. I lied to you. You want to lie or rubbing your feet? Recreate yourself. Continue doing so. Absolutely. Absolutely. Stop being scared. So fear is holding you back from reinventing yourself. Somebody's having a lot of fear reinventing themselves. I'm not going to even say holding back. I'm going to say somebody's having a lot of fear reinventing themselves. I'm not going to say this blockage. I'm not going to say that you're blocked from reinventing yourself. I'm going to say you are scared of reinventing yourself. I'm going to throw that word out in the garbage, blockage. Knowing how to understand with love is your hardest test. Absolutely, because I said you're the devil. You go into devil mode. Queen of Swords, when you get angry about the disappointment that you encountered with your person. When your person's pain and hurt, let me rephrase. When your person's layers, remember all those layers we went through earlier in this video? When your person's layers came to your truth, when your person's layers came to your face, that's when the disappointment arrived. That's when the disappointment arrived in your person's truth. I take that back. I don't want to use the word truth. When your person's mass, plural, came to your face, that's when the disappointment arrived. Because your person's truth can't hurt you. Your person's truth is all about being hurt from a past relationship. How can that hurt you? It has nothing to do with you. That was a past. Past is past. That was before you. Before you. But when your person's mass came to your face, that's when the disappointment arrived within you. When your person had other people, for instance, or whatever you found out about your person, the lies and the falsehood. The false stuff is the painful stuff, not the real stuff. The real stuff is that your person cannot get over the pain of the past, not the people, the pain of the past. For this reading, that is. Everybody has a different story. That's the truth. They can't get over the pain. But what's causing you to go into devil mode or be angry or disappointed or frustrated or upset is how they reacted to the pain of the past. And that's by going towards external versus internal. If they went towards internal, they would heal that pain. But they went towards external to cover up the internal. That's the part that hurts. Knowing how to understand with love is your hardest test. Knowing how to understand that your person's not acting on behalf of you. They're acting on behalf of not knowing how to heal themselves from their past story. That's the hard part. And going towards other things so they don't have to heal it. But knowing how to understand to love, in other words, knowing how to empathize and understand that it's not easy to heal 16 layers of pain by yourself unless you have someone who's a professional, certified, trained, or has a know-how, know-to, or experience in order to take care of it all. I'm plugging in my device for a moment. So in other words, part of your healing is becoming not an empath, but empathetic. Empathetic. How many readers tell you guys you need to empathize with your person? Who tells you that? You need to empathize with your person. You need to put your person first. You need to put your person first. Empathize. Put your person first and understand it's not even really about you. It's about them. It's not even about you. Empathize, because it has to do with their unresolved hurt and pain and anger. I'm hearing anger. And that has nothing to do with you, whether you're in their life or whether you're not in their life. I don't hear any readers telling you that it has nothing to do with you and that you have to empathize with this person. And I'm not talking about feel bad. I mean, understand. Empathy is associated with compassion. To understand with compassion. Let me rephrase. To understand with human compassion. When's the last time some reader told you that you have to understand with human compassion your person's pain? That's important to remember. 2 more cards, Spirit. That's the hardest test, they're saying. Knowing how to understand with human compassion is your hardest test. That's real love. You want to know what real love? That's real love. Real love. I had to understand myself how to understand that. Because before it used to be, well, he did this and he left me this way and yada, yada, yada. He did this and he left me with 2 kids and left me for another woman. She left me for another man and left me with our kids, or wanted a divorce, or was sneaking behind my back, or he went out and was texting somebody else when we were dating and seeing each other, or we were living together and he was seeing her or she was seeing him when we were having our place and gonna get married and ruin it, blah, blah, blah. Me. The biggest love you can have for the person, your buttercream top selection soulmate, is to be like, it ain't even about me. It ain't even about me. And it isn't. It has nothing to do with you. The biggest love you can have for your top love buttercream cake at your wedding day type of deal is to be like, I love my person so much. I know that they are acting out of lack. I love my person so much that I want them to love themselves. Finally, one day, whenever, and to realize and understand that they are worth everything in the world, that they don't have to go to a third party. And I understand that they have not healed enough to love themselves. And I love them so much, I'll pray for them that they could have the strength, and God can anoint them with the strength to heal themselves, so they can understand that cheating their destiny is not even necessary to feel good. That's real love. When the person you feel hurt by, that person didn't even hurt you. You feel hurt by them, by their actions and decisions. They didn't intentionally hurt you. Majority of the time, that is. But real love, real true love, is when we pray for our person versus standing and staying stagnant, angry, and hurt for our person. When we're like, I love you so much. Come back and talk to me when you want. The door is open. Call me, text me whenever you want. The door is open. Because I look at your social media pictures. I look at your pictures in my phone from when we were together, and I see the pain and hurt that you haven't healed. And I love you so much. I don't want you to feel that way. So when you need a friend or you just want to talk, come around. Because I love you so much. Still, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to peel all my layers. Yes, I still love you. I still love you. And my love is not conditional. I want you to feel loved and good about yourself. I don't want you to feel down and low about yourself, that you feel like you can't talk to me, you feel like you gotta lie to me, you feel like you gotta ignore me, you feel like you gotta have a rendezvous with somebody else. No, I'm open. Come talk to me. You want to talk to me? That's real love. Not me, 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 me. She hurt me. She hurt me. Look what she did to me. When she said this, does she know how much she hurt me? When he did this, when he left, when he ghosted me, when he gaslighted me and tricked me, does he know what he did to me? That's that me, 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 ego, 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 ego. I don't care how badly this person hurt you. That's what it is. Real love. Real love is come back to me. The door is open. Now, I'm not talking about we're going to be back together, but we could talk about that when the time's right. A real love is come back because I see the best of you and you could be true around me. Let's talk about your 16 layers. Let's talk about your 16. Let's do it. And I won't judge you. I will listen. You want to share? Let's talk about your 16 layers. I can tell you what, when you heal somebody and step back, that's a God-given world movement, because your person is stopping the generational repetitive pattern of going out there in the world with 16 layers, 16 cards, 16 stories in their book, and passing it on to their children, who's going to come and have some encounters with your children potentially in this world, who will come into an encounter with your children who has layers, and so on. And so we encounter each other as strangers, foes, friends, family, whatever, with all these layers. You doing the world a service. Doing the world a service. This ain't just about only your person. This is about healing humanity. I'm saying, come talk to me. Because it ain't about just your person. It's about healing humanity. So your person don't go out there with all them layers and afflict another, or have an influence on another, or cheat themselves about who they really are with another, and that other takes on the same type of mask incentive and goes out there, afflicts another. They take on them, hold up the mask incentive, and the other person, they end It's about healing humanity. So it's not just even about your person. You being the bigger person for humanity's salvation, not just your person's salvation. But we so much about me, that we forget the entire world. Forget just your person. We forget the entire world. And your listening ear, your empathy can strengthen humanity. Not just this love, it can teach humanity how to heal each other. That's what I'm saying. You can't say, she lied to me, he deceived to me. Yeah, you can say that, but it ain't all about you. Your person will be more open to you no matter what they did to you. If you said, you know what, I love you. You don't even have to say I love you so much. You can say, you know what, I love you. And if you want to come and talk to me, because I see a better you. This is not you. I know this is not you. And I can forgive you. But come talk. That's God language right there. Come talk to me. Come and talk to me. I really want to meet you. Can I talk to you? I really want to know you. Can come and talk to me. I really want to know you, your pain. I really want to know your pain. About healing humanity, healing your person, being the bigger person. But when we choose ourselves, our person doesn't heal, humanity doesn't heal. And what happens? We just add a plus one, I, unhealed to the world. That's it. And And I'm sorry to say, but a lot of tarot is teaching us to do that, to add more plus ones, more plus ones, more plus ones, more plus ones. Look at what your person did. Look at they showing up here. They showing up there. Nobody's talking about empathy. Knowing how to understand with human compassion and love is your hardest task. It's your hardest test. It's humanity's hardest test. Any more messages, Spirit? We're going to close out here very soon. Any more messages? Look it. Now, when you become empathetic and allow your person to feel safe to come to you as human to human, not just about X. X to X is my ex. I can't talk to my ex, you know. Allow your person to feel safe, that you will be empathetic towards them. What happens? They start to come around and reveal their truth. Next message. I hid my text messages from you. Then they start to feel safe about the truth and the things they did. They start to come around with it. I need, look, Lord. They start coming around. They start slowly, quietly dropping their layers. Slowly, quietly showing their layers. They start to show their layers. I need saving, but don't know who to talk to. Layer number 2 on your person side being dealt with. Yes. They're going to do it if you do this. If you are empathetic towards your person, towards the person who hurt you, they're going to do this. And you're going to have to put down your sword. You're going to have to put down your hurt and breathe as they share their truth, as they feel safe to come back to you, as they start to heal. You're going to have to breathe and breathe because they're going to take a breath. It's not going to be easy for them to share. Wouldn't you rather have your person share with you than go sleep with Betty Sue or Bobby, Jack, and whomever? Wouldn't you want your person to come and feel like they could be safe and trust you to share, then go sleep and inflict with another and another and another, or make just a bad decision in general? That's real love, when we can drop our selfishness. Well, this person hurt me. What am I going to help them for? This person left me and the kids. What am I going to help them for? It takes a really, really big person, really big person to tame their own beast and to allow that person to come on in who wants to make a change despite your... Nobody does that anymore. Nobody does it anymore. We're all about last two cards. Give me whatever you want to give me, Spirit. It's truth time. Last two cards. You just look at this. Then your person starts to really love you. At some point, they might actually be like, but this isn't about getting your person back. This is just about human service that we all need to remember, because we're all about us service versus human service, right? Your person might start to feel attracted to you again. It might feel like you're so damn sexy too. Safety breeds comfortability. Comfortability breeds authenticity. When we're comfortable in somebody's home, we just sit back, relax, and chill. authenticity, then some sort of authenticity or genuine energy comes out of us. We start to relax and we be ourselves. And your person at that point starts to be themselves and drop them layers one at a time, one at a time. And there's some sort of admiration we as humans have when we begin to drop our layers and be ourselves. We start to feel a connection with the person that we're sharing with. And that's what I'm saying. An admiration can build somewhere along that process. It's like having a conversation at a party with somebody, and it gets deeper and deeper and deeper. The truth starts to be revealed. There's an admiration between both of you. It could be just a friendly conversation. It could be an intellectual conversation. It could be a highly connected, loving conversation. Whatever type of conversation, there's an admiration somewhere that begins to create itself and manifest. One more card, Spirit. One more card. Empathy breeds safety. Safety breeds truth. Truth breeds authenticity. Authenticity breeds admiration. Admiration breeds respect. And all of those things before the respect sometimes breeds love. Like real love. Real. I'm not talking about no, we are together, relationship, whatever. I mean like real love. Real love. Like really you love that person. Some people are together, they don't even like each other. I mean like real love. Last card of the reading. I'm telling you people. What did I just say? Starts to breathe real love. Heaven. Real love for another human being without selfishness, without ego. I'm hearing the word neglect. They're channeling to me neglect. Real love with respect. Real love with admiration. Real love with comfortability. Real love with safety. Breeds God. That's God between two people. There's no devil in that. There's no confusion. There's no left astray. That's two people surrounded by God. That's God in the middle of two people. That's humanity's issue. And that's why we're all, set back, don't know what to do, can't relax. You can't relax. You can't love. You can't respect your partner, your ex-partner, whomever, your past person. There's no authenticity between you two. You have no idea what's going on. You're clueless how they feel. You're clueless where they are. Everything opposite of what I just said is there for you. But when we get to a point of empathy for our people, all those layers begin to drop and everything that I said begins to create and manifest and get to this. But we still hung up on, well, she did this and he did that. I feel this way, emoji. Oh. We so hooked on that. We are so hooked on that. Spirit, let's close out. Oh yeah, let's close out. Give me a cloud message. Spider, get out of this cycle of being tangled into like, he said this, she said that. Get out of it. Get out of it. Get out of you. Get out of you. Get out of you. I bet you your person needs you too. Your person needs a friend. I feel like your person needs a friend. And he's saying he's just a friend. And he's saying he's just a friend. You got what I need. And you say he's just a friend. And you say he's just a friend. No, baby, you got what I need. And you say he's just a friend. When you entangled in this spider web of consistent, repetitive negativity, he did this, she did this, he lied to me, she left me, he had a third party, she had a third party, God is not going to give you any breath to breathe through. God's not going to give you any life force. Lungs in the reverse. Life force. Closing out the horse. Because you on your high horse. Who's on their high horse? You are. You are. Because there's a lack of understanding and goodness. There's a lack of understanding and goodness. When we are on our high horse, there's a lack of understanding and goodness, okay? Closing out, last deck, I promise. I want to get to bed. I want to get in my snuggle energy. My bed. One more. Give me inspired life card, Spirit. One inspired life card. Ooh. One inspired life card, Spirit. How long I've been here? Wow. Okay, yeah. I guess my whole 3 hours. I'm literally hit. It's like 2 hours, 59 minutes, and 24 seconds. Wow, we really hit on the 3 hours. You know how I do. One card, Spirit. Inspired life message. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. I think this entire reading could be an inspired life message. I think this entire reading could be it better be at 3 hours for somebody. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I don't like forcing cards, guys, so I'm not going to continue to do that. This is your reading. This is your reading. Honestly, don't even know what to title it, but what it is and what it says. Your channel tarot reading. Exclamation point, the truth. Okay? Please consider everything I've said. I promise you, it'll work out for you. I'll tell you this from personal experience. For the most part with me, I have left my past relationships in good standing. Even if they've done me wrong, and there have been some people that have done me wrong, I leave them in good standing. And you know what? They at least want to come back and, love me and share and talk and see how I'm doing and converse and connect. And I understand that. Now, I don't do exes, but I do human relationships, and I give them to do that, to feel safe, to share and empathize, because it's not about me. It's not about me. And sometimes we're the healers of our past people. So you have a duty. You have a duty, no matter what you felt or feel, to be your person's healer. You have a God-given duty to do and demonstrate and connect in that way, no matter what your person went through or did to you. I'm hearing cause you harm. Now, this is an exception to those that could have been in domestic violence situations or physically abusive situations. That is a totally different story. So, disclaimer, that does not apply here. I'm talking about, emotional stuff and just, such thing as this ghosting and then some. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave this right here. I'm sure it's time for us to get our sleepy time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you got a little bit of clarity from this, okay? Well, it's becoming morning on my side, yeah. So I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching Walking You Tarot. If you want some information, feel free to check out all the links and stuff underneath the video. Everything is there for you guys, okay? I'll see you guys next time. Good night. Bye, Grace. Good to see you again. Bye, Lobster Girl. And everybody else. Ciao. I'll see you next time. Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. Please think about what I said. Sleep on it. Ciao.